Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. We got game three. This is the first of a doubleheader between the Tigers and the Yankees on July 2nd. And the start game number one of this doubleheader will be LaFleur leading off playing center field. Batting second playing left field is Kemp. Batting third doing the DH is Staub. Batting fourth playing first base is Thompson. Batting fifth playing third base is Rodriguez. Batting sixth playing right field is Staley. Batting seventh doing the catching is Parrish. Batting eighth playing shortstop is Trammell. Batting ninth playing second base is Whitaker. And on the mound, doing the pitching for the Tigers, Dave ROZEMA. And for the hometown New York Yankees, you got leading off playing right field is Johnstone. Batting second playing third is Nettles. Batting third doing the catching is Munson. Batting fourth DHing is Jackson. Batting fifth playing left field is Piniella. Batting sixth playing first base is Chambliss. Batting seventh playing center field is Thompson. Batting eighth playing second base is Garcia. Batting ninth playing shortstop is Staley. And Ken Castro joins us here. No, that's a double hitter. Yeah, so this is game three of four. Yeah, this is a double hitter. Let's get down to the field and get this double hitter started. Yeah, this is first of two on July 2nd. Alrighty, and to lead it off here for the Tigers is LaFleur. He's been tearing up the Yankees. He's batting .312 on the season. He's got 9 homers, 31 RBIs, and he's been a menace on the bases. He's got 28 steals, and about 6 of them has been against the Yankees. But he'll be facing the Gator, Ron Guidry, making the 17th start of the year with 11-3 record, leading the major leagues with a .182 ERA. And here's the pitch to LaFleur. That's going to be a ground ball back to Gator. He fires over to first, and there's one out. Steve Kemp comes to the plate, batting .314 with 8 homers and 48 RBI. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. The Gator strikes him out for out number one. As you know, I love that K. Love that K that the Gator got. And Rusty Staub comes up, batting .311 with 12 homers and 55 RBIs. And that's going to be a base on balls. The Gator walks him. And you got the runner down at first for Jason Thompson. And Jason is batting .337. He's got 21 homers and 62 RBIs. And that ball, let's see, against the lefty, 27. And that's going to be a nice job. Right back to the mound. Gator picks it up, fires over to first. And that'll end the inning. The Tigers strand one. We go to the bottom of the first. Tigers nothing. Yankees sending Johnstone, Nettles, and Munson to the plate. See, the Yankees got one more game here in New York, the second game of this doubleheader. Then they go on the road and play Boston for one game, and then the Texas Rangers for 2. Then they head to Milwaukee. What a crazy schedule. So Jay is batting .280 on the year with no homers and 3 RBIs. Dave ROZEMA is his 11th start. He's 7-3 with a 2.6 ERA. And that's going to be a pop-up down the second. That'll be out number 1. Greg Nettles comes to the plate, now batting .308 with 17 homers and 56 RBI. And that's going to be against the righty. That's going to be a base hit in the left field. Sorry, in the right field. As Nettles turns on that one. And you got the first base runner of the game for the Yankees with a lead 1-out single. Now Thurman Munson comes to the plate, batting .281 with 5 homers and 41 RBIs. And that's going to be a pop-up straight up the chute. And Parrish makes the catch. And there's 2 outs. And that brings up Reggie Jackson, who had an awesome game against the Tigers in the last game. He had 6 RBIs on 2 homers, batting .322 with 22 homers now and 50 RBIs. And that's going to be a deep fly ball out the left field. Kemp makes the catch. And the Yankees strand one. We go to the top of the second, no score. You got Rodriguez due up, followed by Stanley and Parrish. Rodriguez batting .245, 2 homers, and 16 RBIs. And that's going to be a swing and a miss to Gator with his second strikeout of the game. 1 up and 1 down. And Mickey Stanley comes up. Stanley, rather, batting .281 with 4 homers and 15 RBIs. And that's going to be against the lefty. That'll be a 17. And that's going to be the first base hit for the Tigers. Infield hit by Mickey. Gets the Tigers a runner on with 1 out. And Lance Parrish comes to the plate. And Parrish is batting .260 on the season with 7 homers and 20 RBIs. And just what the doctor ordered. Nope, that's going to be a swing and a miss. The Gator gets the strikeout with the K instead of the double play. So now there's 2 down. Trammell at the plate. And Trammell's batting .265 with 2 homers and 19 RBIs. And that's going to be 25. And that's going to be a pop up down the short. Fred makes the call, makes the catch, and that'll end the inning. We go to the bottom of the second. We got Piniella, Chambliss, and Thompson due up here. And Lou is batting .320 with 4 homers and 30 RBIs. And that's going to be against a righty, a 14 and a 7. That's going to be a base hit in right field. So Piniella gets aboard here with a leadoff single. And Chris Chambliss comes to the plate. Chambliss is due to get hot here, folks. He's only batting .240 on the year with 6 homers and 45 RBIs. And that's going to be a ground ball down the first, connected by Jason. 23 and a 3. And that's going to be a ground ball. The only play he has is over the second. It'll be a 3-6 put out. Chambliss is now down at first with 1 out. And Gary comes to the plate. And Gary's batting .300 on the year with a homer and 7 RBIs. And that's going to be against the righty. That'll be a 8 and an 8. And that's going to be a base hit in the left field. Chambliss with his speed will stop at second, first and second, 1 out. Yankees threatening here, and the chicken comes to the plate. No, Garcia comes to the plate. I got him backwards here. Garcia's batting 8th. Garcia's had a hell of a series here against the Tigers. He's batting .333 with no homers and 3 RBIs. Can he continue this? And that's going to be a pop up straight up the chute. And Parrish waits for it to come down, makes the catch, and there's 2 outs. So it's going to be up to Fred here, the Chicken Stanley. He is batting .254 with a homer and 6 RBIs. And that's going to be a 2 balls and no strike. Can he take advantage of this 2-0 pitch? And that's going to be against an 11. And he does. That's a base hit. Well, first and second, let's make sure. Look at the right board, Dwayne. And, yep, that's still a base hit in the center field. Chambliss with 2 outs. Can he score here? Should on a 66. Yep, Chambliss will score with no throw. And can Gary get down to third? He should be able to. He's got good speed. Yep, so it'll be first and third. The Yankees get on the board first. Now you got the top of the order up. Runners on the corner, 2 outs. And Jay is 0 for 1. He popped up his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. Whitaker's got it. Tosses it over to Trammell, and that'll end the inning. But the Yankees score 1, take a 1-0 lead into the top of the third. Got the bottom part of the order due up here for the Tigers with Whitaker, and then it turns over to LaFleur and Kemp. And Lou's batting .279 on the year, 2 homers and 15 RBIs. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field, and that'll be out number 1. Gary makes the catch. We're back to the top of the order, and LaFleur, he grounded out his first time up, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, and he strikes LaFleur out. That's the Gators' 4th strikeout of the game. And now Steve Kemp's up. He's 0 for 1 with a strikeout. And that's going to be a 26. It's going to be a ground ball down to Garcia. He tosses it over to Chambliss, and that'll end the inning. Tigers go down 1-2-3. To the bottom of the third we go with the 2-3-4 hitters due up here. Nettles, Munson, and Jackson. Nettles singled his first time up. 1 for 1 today. That's a ground ball down to Garcia. He fires over to Jason, and there's 1 down. And now you got Thurman Munson up. He's 0 for 1. He popped up to his counterpart Parrish the first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Trammell. And that's 2 quick outs here in the third. Can Reggie get something going here with 2 outs? Reggie is 0 for 1. Flew out the left his first time up. And that's going to be another fly ball out the left. And the Yankees go down 1-2-3. To the top of the 4th we go. You got Staub due up here, followed by Thompson and Rodriguez, the 3-4-5 hitters. Rusty walked his first time up. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. The Gators racking up the strikeouts. That's his 5th of the game. Jason Thompson's up now. He is 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be a base hit in right field. Jason gets aboard here with a 1-out single. Now Rodriguez is up. And Rodriguez is 0 for 1. Struck out his first time up. And that's going to be a ground ball down. Nope. Yeah, ground ball down the third. And they should go around the horn here. A 32 and a 5 should be fielding column 1. And it is. And that is going to be. That's going to be the old 5-4-3 double play. Nice job by Nettles, and that'll end the inning, folks. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Piniella due up here, followed by Chambliss and Thompson. And Piniella is 1 for 1 today. And that's going to be a base on ball. So Lou gets down to first. Chris Chambliss comes to the plate. Chris grounded into a force play his first time up and then came around to score. Yeah, here's the pitch to Chris. And that's going to be a ground ball down the third, short. And going to get the runner out at second. Fire over to first, but Chris beats the throw. So Chris is aboard again here with 1 out. And Gary comes to the plate. He singled his first time up. And that's going to be a 42 and a 3. See if that makes it through the hole down there at first. And that'll be fielding column 2. And yes, that's going to be a single in the right field. Chambliss will stop at second, a CNI single, as Jason can't get to the ball. So the Yankees now with first and second, 1 out for Garcia. Garcia popped up to the catcher his first time up. Here's the pitch to Garcia, and that's going to be a grand down the second. 25 and a 7. 25 and a 7 will be fielding column 1. That's going to be popped up down the second. Whitaker makes the catch. Now there's 2 down, and then it's up to Fred, who had an RBI single. He drove in the only run of the game so far. Can he do it again here back in the second? And that's going to be a swing and a miss. Nope, that might not be a swing and a miss. Yes, it is. It's a swing and a miss. And that's the first strikeout by Dave. And that ends the inning. The Yankees strand 2 to the top of the 5th we go. Staley due up here, followed by Parrish and Trammell. And Mickey is 1 for 1 today. And that's going to be a ground ball down the second. Garcia's got it. He'll toss it over to first. And there's 1 down. And Parrish comes to the plate now. He struck out his first time against the Gator. And that's going to be against the lefty at 21. That'll be a ground ball down the nettles. He fires over to Chambliss, and there's quickly 2 down. Now Alan Trammell comes up. He's 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be another ground ball down the nettles. 1, 2, 3 goes the Tigers. To the bottom of the 5th we go with the top of the order due up. Johnstone, Nettles, and Munson. And Jay's 0 for 2 today. And he's going to be 0 for 3. That's a fly ball out to center field for out number 1. Nettles get aboard here. He's 1 for 2. And nope, that's going to be a ground ball down to Whitaker. 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th. And it's up to the captain here to get something going. He's 0 for 2. And that's going to be a ground ball down to Rodriguez. And the Yankees go quietly here in the 5th. We go to the top of the 6th. It's 1-0 New York. Got the bottom part of the order due up here. Whitaker, and then it turns over to LaFleur and Kemp. Whitaker's 0 for 1 today. That's going to be a base on balls. The second walk given up by the Gator. Go with his 5 strikeouts. LaFleur is 0 for 2. He's grounded out and struck out. And that's going to be another strikeout. The Gator's starting to look like Linda Ronstadt. He's throwing blue bayous out there, folks. Steve Kemp's up. He's 0 for 2. He struck out and grounded out. And that's going to be that might be another around the horn double play. And that's going to be the old 5-4-3 double play. Greg Nettles, he's picking it down there at the 3rd today. That ends the inning. To the bottom of the 6th we go. We got the big boys due up here. Jackson, Piniella, and Chambliss. Reggie 0 for 2, flown out the left both times. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. No, it's not. It's going to be a fly out to center. Almost forgot the R. That's a fly ball out to center field. Now Piniella comes up. Pinella's walked and singled. He's 1 for 1 today. And that's going to be against the righty. 14 and then 8. That's going to be a fly ball out the left field. Kemp makes the catch, and there's quickly 2 down here in the 6th. Chris Chambliss comes up. What a difference a game makes. It was already 11-10, I think, in the last game. Chris Chambliss is 0 for 2. He is grounded into 2 fielder choice. He won't do that this time. And that's going to be a fly ball out to Stanley and right. And again, the Yankees go down 1-2-3. We're moving quickly to the 7th inning here. You've got Staub, Jason, and Rodriguez due up. Rusty 0 for 1. He has yet to put the ball in play. He has struck out and grounded out. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. The Gator up to 7 strikeouts now. Jason Thompson comes up, and he's 1 for 2. He's got 1 of the 2 hits. in the game, and that's going to be another strikeout. Can the Gators strike the side out here in the top of the 7th? Rodriguez is up. He is 0 for 2. He is struck out and grounded into a 5-4-3 double play. And that's going to be a good morning, good afternoon, and good night. The Gator strikes the side out here in the 7th. We go to the 7th inning stretch. It's 1-0 New York. See the team comparisons. The Tigers are 42-33. They're batting .293 with a .359 on base percentage, slugging .433 with a .792 on base percentage. Yankees are 53-23, batting .275 with an on base percentage of .331, slugging .419 and a .750 OPS. Gary, Thompson, Garcia, and Stanley do up the bottom third of the order. Gary is 2 for 2 with 2 singles. Can he keep up his perfect game here? Nope. It's going to be a fly ball out to center field. And there's one down. Garcia comes to the plate now. And Garcia's 0 for 2. He's popped up twice, once to second, once to the catcher. And that's going to be a fly ball out to LaFleur. Quickly 2 down again here in the 7th. 2 fly balls in center field. Can Stanley get something going here? When was the last time the Yankees had a base runner? Let's look it up. Back in the 4th is the last time the Yankees had a base runner. They had a walk and a single. Can Mr. Stanley get aboard here? He's 1 for 2 with the only RBI of the game. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field. And the Yankees go 1-2-3. We go to the top of the 8th in a 1-0 ball game. We got Rodriguez due up, Stanley due up, followed by Parrish and Trammell. And Mickey is 1 for 2, one of the 2 hits in the game. And that's going to be a swing and a miss. The Gators' 4th strikeout in a row. He's up to 10 today. Lance Parrish is up. That slider and fastball is working, man. Louisiana Lightning's got it today. He's got Parrish 0 for 2. He was a strikeout victim back in the 2nd. And that's going to be a ground ball down the 3rd. And that's going to be an E5 on Nettles after turning all them nice double plays. Nettles with an error. Tie and run at first. Go ahead, run at the plate and Trammell. Trammell's 0 for 2. He's popped up and grounded out. And that's going to be a fly ball out to left field. Lou makes the catch. And there's 2 down. Whitaker's up now. And Whitaker is 0 for 1. He walked his last time up. And that's going to be a ground ball back to the mound. And Gator throws it over to first. And that'll end the inning. And the error doesn't bite him in the butt. The Tigers strand 1 to the bottom of the 8th we go in a 1-0 ball game. What a pitching duel here. Got the top of the order due up for the Yankees. They would love to give the Gator an insurance run or 2 here. Jay is 0 for 3. He has popped up, grounded into a force play, and grounded into a fielder's choice and flown out. And that's going to be a fly ball out to left field. Yep, out to left field. And Kemp's out there, not a good outfielder. This could be trouble. A 43 and a 1, probably fielding column number 3, and it is. So that's going to be a single, and Johnstone's going to get down to second on the air. So a single and an error, and the Yankees got the leadoff batter in scoring position here for Greg Nettles. Can the Yankees take advantage here? Nettles is 1 for 3. He has singled. and grounded out twice. And that's going to be a fly ball out the right field. And John Stone's going to have to stay put. Now there's one out. And here comes the captain. Thurman Munson's 0 for 3. Popped up and grounded out twice. And that's going to be 25. Yep. That's going to be popped up down the third. Rodriguez calls for it, makes the catch out in shallow left field, and now there's 2 outs. And it's up to Reginald Martinez Jackson to try to give the Gator an insurance run. He has flown out the left twice and once to center. Here's the pitch to Reggie, and that's going to be a ground ball down the short. Trammels up with it, fires over to first. And that's your inning. We go to the top of the ninth. The Yankees hanging on to a 1-0 lead. You got the top of the order due up here. LaFleur, Kemp, and Rusty. LaFleur is 0 for 3. He has struck out twice against the Gator. And that's going to be against the lefty. That's going to be a base hit. LaFleur's aboard here. Not who you wanted on base. With a 1-0 lead. And are they going to take the chance here? And what they're going to do, they're going to do a hit and run. They're not going to do a straight out steal. Going to do a hit and run here. Kemp is 0 for 3. He has grounded into a double play. He has struck out and grounded out. 35, and that's going to be a strike. And he's off and running. So that'll be a -7. And a -7. That'll be a 24. Ken Munson throw him out a 46 or lower. Nope, he's in there with a stolen base. The hit and run doesn't work, but LaFleur gets down the second. The tie and run down at second. Nobody out. Kemp 0 for 3. Here's the 0-1 pitch to him. And that's going to be against the lefty. 26. And that's going to be going to be a ground ball back to the mound, back down the first. Chambliss has got it, tosses it over to Gator, but the runner gets down the third. So the tie and run is now 90 feet away with 1 out. They'll bring the infield in. Rusty is 0 for 2. He has walked and struck out twice. And that's going to be a pop up in the center field. 36 and a 33. And that's going to be a fly ball out to center field. And I think they got to take the chance here. Got to take the chance. We'll have to re-roll the dice. Got to take the chance. That's going to be a 36 minus a 33 plus an 18, a 21, which is a 43 or lower. So it's a fly ball. This is the ball game. What did I say? 43 or lower. He's safe. Otherwise, it's going to end the ball game here. Make sure I'm right. Yep, a 43 or lower. And he throws him out at the plate. How about that for a way to end the game? Fly ball out to Gary. LaFleur tags up from third and gets thrown out at the plate to end the game. The Yankees hold on to win this game 1-0, folks. What a game by the Gator. A 3-hit shutout. Take a look at the box score here. Damn, nice job by the Gator. Complete game shutout. Dave, what a pitching game by him. He gets a complete game. The Yankees GUIDRY throws a complete game, his 10th of the year, and his 4th shutout of the year. Gator on fire. Gotta get rid of that so we can get to the box score. Take a look here at the box score. The Yankees 1 run on 6 hits and 1 error. The Tigers no runs, 3 hits and 1 error. You had Tigers 0 for 2 with runners in scoring position, only left 3 men on base. The Yankees, you had Gary Thompson was 2 for 3. Only multiple hit player in the game. The Yankees were 1 for 8 with runners in scoring position, left 6 men on base. And ROZEMA 7 and 4, 8 innings, 6 hits, 1 run, walked 1, struck out 1, just got out pitched by the Gator. The Gator 12 and 3, 9 innings, 3 hits, no runs, walked 2, and struck out 10. Nice job by the Gator. Yankees needed that. And game number 2 will be Mr. Jim Slanton going up against Dave Rossi Vantage. Well, we won't know. This is his first appearance. Yeah, this is Dave's first appearance as a Yankee in 1978. See how this goes for the Yankees.
Dave Rosich.
See what Roshi's can do in his first appearance. I want to thank Ken Castro for joining us here. And if you're new to the channel and haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell and like button. Until next time, you all have a great day and take care.